Hi, I'm Christopher Kasich, Culinary Manager and Special Markets Manager for Cadco Ltd. Today I'd like to introduce you to our new dynamic and classic control panels on our digital line chef oven. Our new XAFT digital control panel is very easy to recognize and operate. In the middle we have our start, stop, and power up key. On the left hand side, our step cooking key. This allows during the program process to have multiple steps for both baking and holding. To the right of the digital control screen, we have our time, temperature, and humidity indicators, and then an on-dash 6 programmable setting feature, and additional backup programs, and then also an optional proofer control on the dynamic control panels. The new XAFT digital control panel is very similar to tablet and smartphone device technology with the touch screen. It's touch sensitive, so in order to operate, all you have to do is touch a screen. There are no physical buttons to press in. One of the newest features on our new XAFT digital control panel is the P6 program feature. This offers 6 programs right at your fingertips. An example would be if you had your first program set, all you would have to do is press the P1 button. Then start stop, and that would start your first program. Programming and operating the new digital control panel is very simple. Your first 6 programs are located right at your fingertips. Additional programs can be programmed in to the control panel. But your first 6 programs located right here with the P6 pad are easy to recognize and easy to operate. To set a program, what you want to do is hit your program button, in this case P1. We want to step through the cooking process. So on the right side of the panel, we want to hit the step button to the first parameter. Now, I want to set this up for a dry roast. So the first parameter will be your time. So for time, we want to set 45 minutes. Then we want to select temperature. Temperature should be about 375 degrees. Then we want to set preheat temperature. Preheat temperature should be about 400 degrees. Then, to save your program, we want to hit the M button. Once you hear that elongated beep, you can hit your start stop and your first program is set. Now, all we have to do is wait for our oven to reach 400 degrees preheated temperature. Now that our oven has reached 400 degrees preheat, we can open the door. Once you open and close the door, your program will automatically start. With your product in the oven, your first step will start automatically once you close the door. For an example of a second program, we're going to set up the P2 tab for a humidity baking process. This will also utilize our step baking processes or our step baking feature within our XAFT panel. What you want to do is hit the P2 button, hit the step to go down to your first baking process. In this case, we want to set the oven to have a 20-minute bake time at 250 degrees 20% humidity. The next step, we want to go back and hit the step key and bake for 1 hour at 350 degrees with 0% humidity. We again want to lock in our program by hitting the M key. Once the program is locked in, hit your start-stop to begin the preheat process. Now, we just showed you two basic examples of some of the programs that you can do within the oven. But if you need additional programs, say more than 6, you can hit the P button or program button and go from program number 7 all the way up to program 99. Now just remember, before you exit out of any of the program parameters, you want to make sure that you lock it into the memory. Now if you have any questions or additional comments, you can give us a call here at Cadco, or you can email me at chris@cadco-ltd.com.